Hey, it's Eve John here, and I wanted to check in with you because I've found that some of the conversations that I've been having with female coaches over the last couple of weeks, we're often talking about pricing your services. The big question that really comes up is, how do you price your services so that you can become booked out in your calendar, valued for what you do, and paid what you deserve? So stick around because I'm going to tell you how I help my clients do that. What we're really trying to do is price your service properly so we can take you from overwhelmed to having that sense of leverage, from being just a commodity in the industry to being the only logical solution, and really taking you from being fearful of selling to really feeling within yourself that you're worth every single cent. Now, I'm not a money mindset coach, so I'm not going to talk to you about valuing yourself and doing all of that inner work. There's plenty of coaches that are far, far better at it than I am. But what I want to do is show you the execution strategy and just walk you through the components that you want to think about in your pricing formula so that you can attract your ideal clients and they are prepared to pay you what you're worth. So this is the exact concept and formula that I go through with my clients when they're trying to go from starting out their business or transitioning from doing face-to-face work to group or a more of an online leveraged model. And it's really important because knowing where your price point is and knowing how to price yourself properly is going to help you avoid getting burnout. It's going to also keep your business sustainable. But the most important thing for me, I think, as a marketing strategist is it's going to let you know how much you can spend to actually get a client. So these are the things that I want you to think about when you're packaging up your programs and your services. The first thing is really, what is the market value? What people are paying if they go to a large digital agency, or if they're going to a one-on-one program with a counselor? What are people already paying in a different format? So getting to know what the market value is and what people are already prepared to pay for what you do. The second thing is thinking about the currency of where it fits. I'm not talking about, well, it is maybe financial, but there's generally three currencies that we have. So health, wealth, and our relationships as well. So for me, being that I'm a mom and a wife and a friend and a business owner, relationships are really important to me. So I'm probably prepared to pay more to get things done faster so that I can spend more time with my children. Health is also important to me as well. So it is, how can I get my time back so that I can work on myself, go to the gym, do all of the things that I want to do? Obviously, wealth, well, if you're in a business that is helping other businesses make money, that's pretty self-explanatory. But also, too, it might be, how much is it costing that person to not have an answer to that solution? It could be in time that they're spending searching for the solution, time that they're spending getting it wrong, products or services that they're buying and they're not the right type of thing. So having an idea of what the currency is for your ideal clients around health, wealth, or relationships. And everything matters when you're setting all of this stuff up. So you need to really think about what is the key thing that they're going to be looking for. The next thing that you want to think about is the return on investment, so the ROI. So what we're looking at here is, what are the steps, the time, the cost that what you're doing is going to provide them? Is it going to save them time? How much is that time worth? Is it going to get them more clients? How much are those clients worth? Is it going to systemize something for them? How much is that going to be worth for them? So having to figure out what the ROI is a really good way to think about and valuing what you're actually doing, because quite often, and especially with women, we forget that what we're doing blows other people's minds because we do it all the time, day in, day out. And quite often we enjoy it. So it becomes one of those things that, oh, well, I enjoyed it and I'm good at it, so I probably can't really charge for it. That's a mindset thing. As I said, that's not what I'm about. It's really looking at what is the cost to your potential clients to not have this resolved. What's the pain that you actually fix? What is the actual transformation that you provide? And then you can think about having a value on that. Some more of the in-depth components that you want to think about when you are pricing up your service is it going to be a group program, one-on-one? How much feedback do they get from you? How much access do they get from you? It's kind of, say, for example, our outcome or our goal was to get to the airport. Okay, so there's lots of ways that we can get to the airport, but you might choose to drive yourself to the airport. And that's kind of like a DIY program where they have no questions for you or no access to you, but they get all of the instructions and they can follow it along on their merry way at their own pace. Then you've got the group coaching program. It's kind of like everybody being on a minibus and you're the driver. So you're going to be there together. We're all sharing things. We're going together. We're working step by step as well. And they can ask you some questions as you go. Then, of course, there's the limo. And that's what we think about with one-on-one. So you're working high interaction. It's just the two of you. They have a lot more access to you. So generally speaking, and I know this, when I'm driving into the airport here in Melbourne, is when you are in a vehicle that has more than, one person, you get to go in the fast lane. So you get to where you are going faster. So if you've got a program that is 8 weeks and you can do it 8 weeks as drip fed DIY or in one day and get that problem solved, you need to price that accordingly. So it's really important to take these things into consideration when you are pricing up your program, because your services too, it's being booked out into your calendar, valued for what you provide, and paid what you deserve. So you've kind of got two choices. You can charge what everybody else is charging and kind of hope for the best. But what you're going to be doing there is only charging what you see on the front end of their business. You probably don't know what the upsells are, the cross sells, their ascension model, so going up the product ladder. And that's why it's really important for you to know how much it costs you to get a client. Okay. Or you could set yourself up for longevity of your business. You could make your business going to last the distance where you are going to be able to help more people by making a bigger impact, becoming more influential, and of course, that comes with a better income. So if you'd like to know more about how I help my clients do that, and I'll take you through the exact model, it's going to show you the 3 things that not only I do for my clients, but what everybody who is leading their industry is actually doing as well. So you can just click on the link and it'll take you straight there, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Bye for now.